What's going on today, everybody? So today I'm going to be showing everybody how to install the Vtol mod loader properly. So I've had some friends reach out to me over the last couple days because they wanted to use the A10, the F16, and a handful of other mods. And they're sending me links to videos and tutorials on how to set it up properly, or quote unquote properly, but they were obviously missing some steps in their videos. So I'm here to show you the proper way how to do it. I'm not calling them out or anything, just they're missing some steps. So I'm going to show you the proper way of going forward and using the mod loader. So anybody who used the old mod loader, which was, I believe it was browser based, and then it gave you the menu or whatever. So if you're still using that, you need to remove that completely from your game. So if you still have the little icon where you can uninstall it through its application, then do it from there. But if you don't, you can go to your Steam, and then you can go to your properties, install files, browse, and then in here you'll see a folder. I don't remember the exact name, but it's Vtol. I think it's Vtol VR underscore mod loader. Something like it, something along those lines. So if you can install it through the application, you can go to your directory and delete it directly from there. So make sure you delete that folder name. I'll leave it. I wouldn't say, oh, it wouldn't be linked, but I'll leave what it should look like if I can find somebody. Maybe one of my friends has an old one or whatever that can give me the exact link to it or the name, folder name. And then, yeah, so just delete that. Verify your game if you really want to. I don't think you'll need to. I don't remember if I did or not, but you could if you need to. I mean, it wouldn't hurt anything, really. And then next, you're going to head to Steam. Okay, I already have it pulled up, but all you have to do is just type in the search bar. Oh, apparently I can't type today. Okay. Vtol. And then it should be at the bottom there, Vtol mod loader. And then once you get that, once you get there, just install it. And then once you're in your library, you'll have it here. And then you can go to the workshop. And we all know why everyone's here, because you want to fly the A10 and you want to fly the F16. So you can go to most popular should automatically be popped up. So all you have to do is just click on it, click subscribe, done. There's another, what I'll say is there's another mod in here that I would suggest getting. If you're looking to use the A10 or pretty much any jet. I think it's compatible with. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, while you're in here, make sure you grab the A10, grab the F16. I absolutely love the A10. New favorite plane. Also, I would suggest grabbing the Vtol VR Super Carrier. It just adds these little animated player guys on there, and I don't know. If you like immersion, that's the way to go. And then another one I would highly suggest getting. I don't remember exactly where it is. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to most recent. And you're going to grab this one, left thumbstick zoom. Because in my opinion, nothing is more annoying when you're using your camera, your TS, or not TST, your TST, your ETOS, or your TAD if you're using the helicopter, is the fact that you can't just click to zoom in and out. You have to like physically reach over and start clicking buttons. Not a big fan of that. Also, I'm keeping an eye on this F-18. I will post a video later on once more updates are done. I took it for a fly yesterday, and I'm honestly not. I'm impressed with the model. The model's nice, but it doesn't. It's a very terrible flyer. I'm gonna say nothing against Ski 11. I've seen him in the Discord, and he's obviously new to modeling. But so just keep an eye on that if you're interested in the F-16. But anyways, we're gonna go back here. So this is the crucial step you need to do to make the mod loader work properly. No matter what headset you're using, if you're using Oculus, if you're using a Valve, an HTC, even the old Rifts, whatever. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Vtol, you're going to right click it, you're going to go to properties, and then select launch options. You're going to go here. So whatever you're using. So if you're using Steam VR, sorry to hear about that. Steam VR is the worst. But if you're using Steam VR, then what you would do is you would set your game to start with Steam VR if you haven't already. Or if you have your Steam VR set up to OpenXR, then you would start through OpenXR. And if you're using a Quest or whatever, then you would start through Oculus. So because I run Oculus, I will obviously be starting through Oculus. Holy shit, I got tongue tied there. And then after that, you're going to go to your mod loader. And this is the important part. This is the part they don't show you. Well, same with the other part. They don't show you that either. But you're going to click play, and then you'll have a little menu that pops up. This guy right here. And then with whatever mods you decided to download, so the A10 or the F16 or whatever, my suggestion, unless you have some sort of like computer performance problem, then you probably won't want to do this on startup. But what you can do is this little rocket ship here. So you can click it, and what it'll do once it turns green is it'll automatically enable the mod as you start the game. So you don't have to go into the mod section of the Vtol menu that pops up and then go automatically enable them, which, I mean, you could do that if you really want to. I would suggest doing that if you don't have the most powerful PC. It'd probably be a little bit safer to do it that way, but if you can get away with it, then definitely have them start automatically. But once you're done that, this is, like I said, this is the important part. So the Vtol part and how you start your game, that needs to be set properly. So your Steam VR, OpenXR, Oculus. It goes the same with the mod loader. And how you get there is you go to settings, then you go to VR mode. And then in here, you will see Steam VR, Oculus, and OpenXR. So whatever your Vtol is set to, either Steam VR, Oculus, or OpenXR, this needs to be the same. Because for me, when I first tried this, it didn't work for me at all the first time. And it's because I had the wrong setting. So I could load, like the mods would load and they'd be in game. But my issue is when I would load into whatever I was trying to fly, I had no functions to do anything. It was pretty much like flat screening, except for I literally couldn't do anything, couldn't grab anything, couldn't hit any buttons or anything. And it was all because this wasn't set properly in the mod loader. So the biggest thing I've seen with people posting videos and tutorials on how to use the mod loader is that they're not showing this part. Because if you don't set this part up, you're just going to have a bunch of problems. And yeah, that's no fun. Nobody wants to get turned off by trying to use a mod loader because, you know, they see their favorite aircraft in their F-16, A-10, that F-18 that's currently in development. Like, I want to help everybody make things seamless, so you're not struggling and getting frustrated and stuff like that. Because I had my buddy reach out to me last night, and it took him 2 hours to figure this out. When, you know, I wish he would have just messaged me and been like, hey, you know, this isn't working. How do I fix this? This is the quickest way. I could have just been like, go to your VR settings, click this, start your game, done. So that's the biggest thing, is making sure you got your VR modes set properly and that you have your Vtol VR started the exact same way as the mod loader. And then that's pretty much it. And then you'll just click play. And then if you have these obviously turned on, it'll start everything up automatically. And yeah, that's literally it. Just, I'm not, like I said earlier, I'm not shitting on anybody. But if you're going to do a tutorial, please show the whole tutorial and the little bits that will be helpful to somebody. Because I don't like going into comment sections and seeing people asking or saying like, hey, it didn't work for them, because unfortunately they forgot a few steps. So like I said, I'm not calling anybody out, but just make sure you're informing people how to properly install things when they happen, or whatever it is. Just make sure you do it properly. Just, you know, I'm not a huge content creator, but to save headaches, right? Because the last thing you want to do is check your comment section and everyone's, bitching and complaining that your video didn't really help them at all. And it kind of, now it's a frustrating situation for everybody. So just make sure you have that set up. And then once you're done, yeah, like I said, just click play and off you go. So if you guys have any more questions on how to like install anything or whatever, which is pretty easy, you just subscribe and then subscribe, click these if you can, and then, off you go. But yeah, that's it. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in another video.